So we need to understand, right? The narratives of the world. The world tells us to reduce, eliminate, or avoid pain. Right? Every narrative. Right? It's painkillers, it's numbing, it's watch TV, it's avoid, oh, you can do that tomorrow, right? That's what it is. And by the way, this is a fight or flight natural evolutionary response, because if you cut your leg 100 years ago, you could die. But in this modern era, the methodology around fight or flight, around avoiding pain, just doesn't apply anymore. But let's understand pain and suffering. Pain is defined as short-term, intermittent, a direct cause from something, and alleviated once that direct cause is removed. And then we as human beings screw it up like we do with everything. We put adjectives in front of it. We say acute and chronic. Acute maintains the definition, but chronic inherently changes it, because it implies that it's no longer short-term, and it persists after the direct cause is removed. So let's stop calling that chronic pain. Let's call it what it is, suffering. Now, pain is interesting because it's independent of the person experiencing it. So drawing any normative conclusions around it is very, very difficult, except for one thing. It's a universal human experience. We all experience pain. Now, suffering, on the other hand, we don't want to even admit even exists, particularly when it's a direct result of our choices. But let's understand this concept. We can embrace the pain of hitting the gym for 30 minutes a day to avoid the aches and pains of a sedentary lifestyle. We can embrace the pain of a difficult conversation with a loved one or spouse to avoid a loveless marriage that's going to end in divorce, or being stuck in a marriage when we actually want or need divorce. We can embrace the difficult conversation by having our kids put down their mobile devices at the dinner table in the fit they're sure to throw to avoid the suffering of years of lost meaningful conversation and connection we'll never get back. As business owners, we can embrace the pain of firing our top salesperson who's contributing the most to top-line growth to avoid the suffering of stagnant growth and losing all of their top talent because they were the greatest cancer in our culture. See, the list goes on. This applies to everything in our lives. The problem is that most people don't think about the other side of it, right? What is the suffering I wish to avoid? How do I identify the pains that I need to avoid and learn to embrace them? Because it's not about putting ourselves into unnecessary or excessive amounts of pain. It's about identifying the proper ones between where we are today, where we want to be, and recognizing those as steps to our purpose, our path, and our vision, and becoming who we want to be. So I believe that we all must choose our pain, or our suffering will choose us.